Hi, this is Dave Lorenzo with RainmakerLawyer.com, and today we've got some old school marketing tips for you. That's right, old school marketing. It involves the telephone and it involves note cards. You heard correctly, folks. We're talking about old school marketing, telephone and handwritten notes. Think back to the days of yesteryear, before we had email, before we had websites, before we even had, perhaps before we even had fax machines, and definitely before we had text messaging. How would you get your message across to someone? Well, what you had to do was you had to write a note card and send it in the mail to someone, and you had to pick up the telephone and call them. Well, today we're going to talk to you about how you can use these old school marketing tactics to your benefit in the modern age. Believe it or not, there's not a lot of people sending handwritten notes to introduce themselves to other folks. So, if there's someone you'd like to meet, all you need to do is jot down a handwritten note to them and say, hey, I admire what you've done with, and then highlight one of their accomplishments. I'd love to get together with you and talk about how we can refer business to one another. Send the note out in the mail. 1 out of every 10 times, somebody's going to pick up the phone and call you back and say, thank you for the handwritten note. Love to get together and hear about what you do. Now, if you want to put this in overdrive, read the newspaper every day, and when you see a person in the newspaper who you want to meet, write the handwritten note to them and congratulate them on appearing in the paper. This works like gangbusters. It is highly effective. People will reach back to you and they'll either call you or send you an email or write you a note back thanking you for recognizing their accomplishments. This works great for people who win awards, people who are recognized for charitable work, or just folks who are out there doing good in the community. I've even used it to recognize people who are quoted in stories as experts. People are flattered when you recognize them, and they will be thrilled to get your handwritten note. Now, in 1 out of 10 cases, these folks are going to call you and they're going to say, thanks for the handwritten note, I'd love to get together. The other 9 times, what you're going to do after you send the handwritten note, you're going to wait no more than 5 business days, provided you're sending the note in your local city, 5 business days, and you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to call them and you're going to say the same thing your note said. Hey, I just wanted to reach out to congratulate you on being mentioned in the paper. That was a great article. I'm really proud of the work you're doing for our community, and I applaud your effort. Thanks very much. I look forward to speaking with you. Leave that voicemail. In the cases where they actually pick up, hey, my name is Dave Lorenzo, and I'm just calling to congratulate you on the great work you're doing in the community. Saw the article in the paper and wanted to say thanks for giving back to everyone here in the community. They'll say a kind word or two and mention something about you recognizing them, and at that point say, I'd love to get together and talk to you about how I can help you with, and then talk about the thing that was mentioned in the article, or talk about the cause that they were quoted as being, they were mentioned as being a leader in, or talk about the thing they were talking about in the paper. Just wanted to see if I could reach out and help you or get involved in X. I'd love to get together and talk to you about other things that we can collaborate on or things that we can work on together. Let's talk about that. And then a conversation will ensue, and you got a 50-50 shot of them taking a meeting with you. Once you get the meeting, it's up to you to establish a relationship. So, send a handwritten note. I would send 1 or 2 every day. I send 1 every day to people I don't know. Pick up the phone and call those people, congratulate them, recognize them for the good work they're doing in the community, and then offer to help with your time or your effort, and offer to get together with them and see what you can do together. Old school marketing still works in the age of search engine optimization. My name is Dave Lorenzo, and for more great tips just like these, you can find me at RainmakerLawyer.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll be waiting for you right by the phone.